What's good, guys? Coming through with a quick video. I want to explain something. People always ask me this question who dealt with narcissists, and I've never really had the chance to elaborate on it, but I just wanted to say a few things about it. So, yeah, people always ask me, why does it seem like the narcissist is just much happier now that they're not together? And the thing is they appear like they're better because they can't feel emotional pain the way that we do. So it appears that way. They move on from person to person, so they don't have a chance to really sit down and really go through that. They can't do what we do, and that's another thing. And they're just gonna suck the entire soul out of the next person they get involved with. It's gonna be the same thing. They're stuck on repeat. That's not gonna change. It doesn't matter what they say or how they say it. They're stuck on repeat, so they can't get past go. And every relationship they get into will dissolve into devaluation and discard. At every job, they'll be exposed. Like even if they keep a job, even if they're well paid, they won't be well liked. There's always an eggshell feeling like just being around them, like just being in the company of them. And more so, they just carry just like this dark energy. It's always there. And you'll know because it'll feel faulty every time they come around. If you have discernment, you'll know. It's very, very faulty. It's a really, really icky feeling whenever they come around. And they fear being exposed. Not so much, but yeah, they still do. Because this vacation that they put on, it makes no sense. It just doesn't. And another thing, like imagine waking up every day wearing a costume, like just being in a costume. Like this is every day. Like this is their life. Like they're chameleons. Like this thing don't change. It just doesn't change. And what's even more crazy is like they really believe in this. They really believe that they're in love with the new supply. They idealize these people. Like they really believe it. They're in the moment and they believe it, and it doesn't last long. And if they don't know what they're doing, like just say for instance, they really didn't know what they were doing, and they do. They know what they're doing. They know there's something wrong. They know exactly what they're doing. These things are deliberate. The narcissist is very, very intentional, and that's the thing. I think people like go back and forth with like the love part. And what I want to say about the love is you can't give something you never had. Like empathy removes all of that stuff. Like they no, they can fake empathy really well, but as far as the love, how could they give you something that they weren't nurtured with? It doesn't work like that. We want to believe it, but that's not the way it works. You can't give somebody something that you never had. Like that doesn't make sense. And they discard because they have to. They know they're going to be figured out. Every supply eventually figures them out some sooner than later, but they get figured out. And when they do, that's it. Everything's up in smoke. The discard, like I said in my last video, it is inevitable. It's gonna happen no matter what. They can't live without supply. So as like last relationship, the current relationship will be the same exact thing. And it's not a relationship, it's a vacationship. They vacate through everything. It's not real. Nothing they do is real. Nothing. That's like it's just like asking them like that's like they're in panic, like they actually live in panic. Like they're desperate. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you get with them, they're already trying to get with somebody else. They know that that's gonna do the same thing every other relationship. It's not gonna last. That's not possible. It just doesn't work like that. And yeah, and they're gonna be the ones to mess it up. And yes, it's gonna be your fault. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be your fault. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be your fault. But just imagine that, because like there's beauty in love, like in living life, even in failures. Narcissists have no beauty in their lives, none at all. They only see their own landscapes. They run into wonderful people. They ruin that. They have a trail of destruction behind them. A trail of destruction. Like, I don't know. And they have these jobs, right? For the ones that have money. that affords them this luxurious lifestyle, right? Very luxurious lifestyle. But it's usually squandered and undervalued because they want more. Like, they want more. But in the real world, they never find joy, like contentment, happiness, or peace. And if you've lived in their world, you know it. You definitely know it. You have firsthand knowledge of the real life with them. That's why I can't understand like how people think that when they leave, they're happy. They don't possess that. They possess temporary happiness. I don't even know if they possess that. Like, I don't know. That hole, it could never be filled. There's nothing that you can do for a narcissist. The best thing you can do for them is walk away. That's the best thing you can do. The discard, whether it's on your part or their part, it's a blessing. It is a blessing to be discarded by them. If you discarded them or they discarded you, it doesn't matter. We don't live in one-ups. That's their life. Their reality is so distorted. Well, they don't have a reality. Y'all, it's really a sad thing. It is. It's really a sad thing. It makes no sense. It doesn't. And don't sit around and wait for their karma. They already live in karma. And if you're with them, you're in the way of their karma. It's gonna hit you as well. Experience is the best teacher. I learned that the hard way. It's a bad thing to be entangled with a narcissist. It's just not good. So yeah, just want to drop a quick video and speak on that and let you know that the new supply, like, at one time I used to feel bad for the new supply, but then I'm like, you know what? I don't wish the narcissist on anybody, but I definitely don't want them with me. So yeah, we all have to do the work. You have to do the work. And once you figure this out and what this is, oh my God, it's just no, no, no. But that's it for me, guys. Until next time, like and subscribe.